fate decided, and that is Heretics.
Big game, chat. Big game. Heretics on defense, FUT on attack.
Come into the studio to watch another team play for their spot. That isn't where Heretics want to be.
Are we doing still doing great, mate?
In their own
Are we doing?
For now. But FUT looking to steal that away on the attack
I'm excited
side
to watch Heretics, man. I'm
Lotus.
hoping I come out of this feeling great about my call for them going to London. If they lose this, I'm feeling bad.
Retake, so it looks like Seaside already fully taken by FUT.
Well, I like the use of the Waylay here because
I think they do a Paper X run, not a Paper X run. I think they qualify for London, that's it. I think they qualify for London, they'll probably go 7th, 8th or something. I don't think any EMEA team is doing good at London Masters, I'll put that out there.
It will put the pressure on later in the game. For FUT though, they've already got that post plant with ease. It's whether or not Heretics can retake.
It's a good nade. It's going to force some movement on the site, but unfortunately, SOP being sent forward was able to rip off the head of Loot. Heretics
gonna have a Viper molly for this, or are we just really out of here? Because we're just straight up defusing right now.
It to half inside the smoke, a sneaky play that puts the pressure on.
Could he got away with just sticking that fully? Maybe.
They know where Rienz is, and although he'll bring it down to a 1v2,
yeah, I wonder if he should have just gone for that all the way. Smoke would have lasted. Maybe they would have got in, I'm not entirely sure. Nice pistol from FUT though. The Sheriffs, man. Sheriffs against no Sheriffs. Sheriffs just always seem to come out on top.
On this is potentially dangerous in this first half for Heretics, because that was one of the major issues that we saw in their last match versus Mates. I think they had an incredible looking attack side. But their defense side struggled a bit because of the fact that holding on to C was really difficult, because Benji was just
we got a full eco. Two that can farm a little bit as well.
Because you can avoid all of the util and get to the backside.
Have that escape as well. There's just so many options up your sleeve. And for Heretics here, not a lot of options for them to play with, considering they've got classics across the board. I like the group
they
up
might
in
get an
B
upgrade
main,
of
and
a
they're
gun
stepping
here.
forward just as Yedajay gets close. No escape for him. At least, though, the weapon dropped is just a pistol.
Can Benji get anything? Nope. Not with that.
Still,
seems that probably hits him, man. There's no chance. You know that stun's coming in.
That is pretty much all they're left with. Element of surprise is gone.
Waylay's allowed to hunt a little bit
as well. And the only thing is Root.
Whoa.
Yeah, all right. Cool.
Right. Yeah. Well,
yeah. Cool.
He got some good time and he almost snuck past, but
man, the Phantoms recently, man. I'm watching people with the Phantoms. Blows this week with the Phantom made it look unstoppable. Blows made the Phantom look like we need to nerf the spray right now. He has got the spray down, but at a level that I'm not even sure we've seen. Like maybe Nats has a very good spray, but ever since they did that update where they said like a few bullets now are going to be more predictable, but actually every spray just goes up and right, I feel like people are just on top of it. They're very good with spraying right now. Spraying's very easy at the moment.
He's like, cool, I'm just gonna kill everyone.
They went,
I think
we're going to make a few bullets predictable, and then the first 12 bullets are predictable. It is a little odd.
And coaching staffs, I expected this to be somewhere that FUT
who we talk about, Lev blows.
A temporary debuff. A small
He's a beast, man.
as they attempted to make their vision a reality, but there.
Damn, that's nice from Benji.
So well.
The solo hold over towards here.
The space again. And well, he has stood his ground for a double.
It's still a big round for FUT, right? They're kind of just thinking about next round, and if they are thinking about next round, they should just try focus on Fade getting this all. It's like the main thing here.
And running the numbers down in the retake.
Yeah, I like that from Benji. You're gonna have to disrespect the way that FUT are playing.
Game with Phantom's also pretty good. Yeah, I wonder how many people are practicing their spray these days, because it is
definitely one of the positions they're gonna be most comfortable.
Again, I think it is pretty easy to do. I watch some teams that I think could benefit from spraying.
Aggressive stance on C, now reclaiming all of that control. Pressure being put onto B. Obviously the wall hasn't been tripped, so they know that nobody's pushed in that direction. It only really leaves A open, but they're taking their time. Not rushing things on either side, and well, FUT are going to get their post plant once again.
Just spamming in general is strong, for sure, man. Okay, he gets the plant, so then we can have a def, and then that's his ult. Could win this half the plant, I guess. Teva, double prowler.
This is where Heretics, they gambled, what, 30, 40 seconds ago. that they'd be left in this position,
God,
but the
what
one
a
thing
tether,
they still
bro. What
have
the
is
hell?
a seize that slows them down massively still. Boo goes into the dirt. Numbers equalize. Gedege lands one in the drop down and puts Sociable in a winnable spot. 3-0
That's so
could be on the
winnable.
board. Timing is sublime, and he even saw they're not defusing, not even half
Stay
just
down
yet.
the floor, try to
There's
get half.
next to no pressure as he baits them in again and again to tapping that spike. Now pulls them off of it. No chance.
And no time on this one. Really, really nice. Dude, this tether was crazy. Got all three. Got all three, and then they isolated the one because of the timing that they lost. Kind of nuts.
This is something that I think many people, but especially Bambino, talked about a lot, which is just like the micro play from Sociable. What he does in those moments that are like, it's just him versus the world, is perfect.
So nice.
Like the wrap around to catch someone as they defuse while other angles are being held. The wrap back around with the jump up to spot that nobody's on it. Then goes
Is it not the
back
same
again,
size as
just
normal?
knowing the
I did a
timing
video,
of,
made it
okay,
bigger,
he's
and then I
now
made it
got
smaller.
halved.
Is
I
it
know
just
it's
smaller
not
than
halved
normal?
because of the jump, and then peaks just
it
as
is
he
a
would be
little
going
smaller
through the
than
next stage. Like, that's just someone who
This maybe is
understands
better.
timing perfectly.
Yeah, couldn't be done any better. The only risk being that obviously he let him diffuse up to half, where typically the player will come off the spike
V5
diffuse.
routines,
The
thanks so
time
much for the
was
tier
so
1, man.
low
Appreciate the
that
6
he knew.
months.
Yeah, if he
If
lets
he
K
goes
force
for
him
the
down
fight,
to an eco. It's
yep,
a good start from
exactly.
FUT.
No
This
need
is
to run
Heretics
it any
map pick as
further.
well.
For Heretics, again, with pistols, some
Seen
upgrades,
enough
though, in play.
Bambinos
Already
MVP.
Benji Fishy's down, which
When
is
is
a
he not, though?
massive
Big time,
problem
that's the
because,
thing.
you know, when you've got that Vice setup towards the C site, I assume the wall was B as well, but that's all gone.
That's great Omen
The
flash.
hell in the handbasket to start for the defensive side as they lose
Don't need to keep
information.
on going
They
here,
go
you
for
have
with
the
a
Spank.
push where they just get decimated, meet into the grinder. And although some damage done, 3 players alive.
Yeah,
and a
don't think they
4-0
spotted the
start.
spike on
Nothing
this
to
one.
turn your nose at. Solid beginnings for
Rob
FUT
as well
on
with the tier 1.
Heretics
Thanks so much
map
for the
pick.
24 months.
They're
Appreciate that as well.
very impressive because we've only seen them play this map once, and it was a dominant defensive side from FUT. So that's not a great sign, but I think for Heretics, with this composition, when they were playing versus mates, they did do very well on the attack, but we want to see them get off the mark. Otherwise, this could very
Spend our
quickly
life
get out of
asking for
control.
less RNG. Surely we
4-0
can't
for
be
FUT, and
sad
I'm
about
not
protected
overly
bullets.
surprised
I
that we're seeing a
don't know, man.
pull
It depends how you
from
feel. I
Yeah,
personally
this definitely isn't the
like
beginning that they wanted,
tapping in
right?
games.
And I think you don't
I
look
think
at
the
the last
tapping
round
is
really
a
where they have
little
the
better
pistols.
than
It's
just
more
knowing
so
that
the round where Benji gets that double opening on the C side.
how to
where they
control your
play it
fast
correctly,
bits of
a
the recoil.
retake on
I
A,
always prefer a bit of
punish on
RNG
B if
to
they go for
patterns,
deep
personally.
control.
I don't like
And
skill.
a
I
4v3
don't
retake on A
like
as a worst case
the
scenario
spraying
is
aspect,
really not
personally,
that
as a
bad
player.
of a
I
gamble
don't
to
mind
take,
it
but when they
in the
go
game,
for
but
it,
like as a
getting split
player,
up,
I'd
still
rather
trading
you get
effectively on the way
like
through.
I would rather there's more tapping.
And then having Sociable win out that
That's where I'm at.
1v2, it's definitely a thorn in the side, and considering there hasn't been much contest in terms of early round map control,
I don't
think
like
they
skill.
really needed
Nah,
to
it
get
is a
this
skill to learn it. That's the
emergency
thing. But I think
pause
it's
on
like
early.
Well, think about the
I don't know,
one
man.
thing
I come
they
from
actually have on
CS
this
when there
map
were
this
so many.
stage.
I
It was
don't
versus
want to flame
Navi.
too many people's
They
careers.
lost, 1v5
There's
in
a lot of
the
players that
1v4.
I don't think are
Like,
good players
it
and
was a
just
game,
got
but they
bailed out
lost
for
the
learning a
clutch.
spray
I
pan.
think those are the moments.
Which again,
that one
people
is
can just
not
say
anywhere
that
near as bad
they
as
learn
that.
the spray
Social
patterns, so
played
they're
that
good.
incredibly well.
I just
But,
don't
like,
think it
those are
looks
things you're going to
great.
look at and go, okay, we want to make sure that they're
Name
still
them?
feeling
Not a
confident. They're
chance.
not getting down in the dumps. It's
People refer to
definitely
them
not
as
danger
legends.
zones just yet. It's only 4-0 down. The scary thing, though, is if you let FUT continue to gain confidence, you are going to get blasted.
Yeah, I will say, anytime you get a pause out of an opponent in those kind of first 6 rounds, you know that you're putting the pressure on.
Yeah.
But you also know a big change is coming as well, because they're taking the player handbook they had, they're taking the planned rounds, and they're tearing them up. They're going back to the drawing board. Now, what do they do with it? It's an A push, sorry, a C push, deep B aggression, and the setup from the Sentinel on the A site. Now, this surprise
3-1-1.
could work in
Is that
their
the
favor,
default
especially
from
with the wall
Heretics?
on that
I will
right
say they're a
side.
little
You see
slow
that
to
bang.
pivot over
Observers,
towards A in comparison to
something
most.
that-
Whoa!
What?
Nice shot, dude.
Well, it
That
could
was
be
sick.
Completely meaningless because Sop has just ripped his head off through the wall. The attacking operator.
Oh my
taking
God, bro,
over,
looks
and
so
everything we
good
just
with
talked
it.
about is utterly
What
meaningless.
the hell?
That
Dude,
is
I was actually
filthy.
flaming his attack side opping on bind the other day because I thought it looked Well,
Now, when you force
it's not that
an
it looks
opponent to
bad,
pause
it's
in
just
the
that they're
first
so
4
slow, and
rounds, then see a
sometimes
setup
he needs to
change,
be able to
and
send
do
it.
that to
That was
them.
a mad shot that he's hit to
You know,
start
you
this one off.
really know you're
If
putting
I'm going to
pressure
criticize
on.
Heretics a little bit,
That's
if you watch like the
ridiculous.
successful even
setup, I love
3-1-1
the idea,
defaults,
and I think, honestly,
they
I don't
pivot
fault
the
Heretics for
3 to
anything there.
3 here within like the first 10 seconds. Right, it's like, are they insta-taking mounts? Are they taking out towards A? If they're taking out towards A, then you go over towards here. So maybe the Vice needs to start more tree to get sound on this, so they can shift it over. Then there's more people on site, but I also feel like they get owned from the timing.
He peaks, right? That's a mistake. Your Sentinel shouldn't be the guy swinging that for info like that.
How's my sleeve
Early
schedule looking?
on
It's
the
looking
first
great.
5 seconds
It
of
looks
the
great
round.
until we get
But
to
there,
the weekend.
Can you fault him for that? What is he supposed to do? Just stay in spawn?
Ah, it's a far shot, man.
Like,
He
what
even
is
has like more
genuine?
time here.
He's got his wall on site as a trap.
Look at this!
Oof.
Nothing! There's nothing! Oh, that's insane.
Great
I
fade
would
eye
need
as
a
well.
pause now just to scream for a minute. Just 1 minute of Yedajay screaming.
Yeah, you
That-
can't
that-
even be
that's
mad at that. It's
sheer
just a
madness.
nice shot from them.
5-0 down
Force them
thanks to
down
that
to
play.
another low buy.
Literally couldn't have come at a worse time for Heretics. I mean, now they're in a mixed bag buy. At least they got some rifles, but an uphill battle already.
Yeah, they might have to start praying for other teams to help them soon. For now, though, let's have a listen into how things are going with FUT.
Yeah.
Hoppa. Yanlışlıkla neyse.
Ultim var.
B'ye pik gelecek bence.
Kapıyı açacağım beyler gidin.
Bekle devam et.
Bol var beyler. Açayım abi açıyorum.
Bolu var. Bolu triggerlayıp side'a pik alsana. Geç önüne direkt pikle. Geçemedim şu an.
Adam 3'de galiba. 3 setup'ı var adamın.
Pikliyor bir tane daha. Nice.
Sakin geliyor.
Nice. Side var.
Vice 3, Vice 3.
As if he killed the guy at the back.
Olabilir yani.
Görmedim. Side tiri. Hızla bak paranoya.
Cross'um CT, Neon CT.
Tiri pikliyor.
3.
Göremiyorum.
Stun olması lazım. Nice.
Heaven'a pikliyorum. Seyirse bakıyor.
Heaven'da alacağım bombayı.
Diğeri de City'de.
Fake var. Atmayın beyler. Bol açtım.
Burak
Sola
bir
gelsene.
ekran. Burak bir... Okey bekle. Bolu indirsene.
Çıkıyorum.
3 smoke geldi.
Gideriz.
Bol indi.
Direkt Bayvan'a geliyor.
Fake
Ben
var.
şu an
Alıyorum.
burada salabilirsin.
Hayır,
Yaptım.
A oynayalım.
Dön A'ya. Biri side'da, diğeri Heaven
İpi
geldi.
attı. Sağıma al.
Aldım sağını.
Same here.
Backside'a yürüyeceğim. Sağını bırakacağım.
Vuruyorum be.
Heaven öldü.
Nice oğlum. Bayvan'daydı bu
Very
çocuğun.
nice one. Dude, Sop is bailing them out.
Heaven aldım.
If Kosh didn't over-rotate, but it's hard. He thinks they're going to see.
But Koshmaris left alone. FUT identifying that solo player in tree, diving on with their utility and sending Sop as the
God, they
cleanup
look
crew
incredible,
for
man.
those last two.
Look at how much money they got.
nicely
Max
done
money on a
by
few
the
here.
attackers. 6-0 start.
This was a
This is
little
their
unfortunate. We
opponent's
got
map
insta-popped.
a statement way to kick off this series and really show that they are the team that's dominant with
Pivot here. No, the mid-rounding's nice as well.
Benji's been hit by
Not that I can
everyone.
understand Turkish, but it felt like the calling was pretty good.
Nightfall,
Like,
Paranoia,
minimap-wise, it looked
Neon
nice.
Stun. It was not a nice round to be Benji
Basically
Fishy.
blinded
Kosh, yeah, I mean, but he
multiple
could go
times
heaven,
afterwards,
but
if it wasn't
Deafened
enough.
as well. He had all his
I
senses
get it.
removed, except he could feel that final
They're
bullet straight
pivot to
the
do
head.
this and then
I
go
think
backwards
I'm
lovely.
alive.
Dr. UA immobilized him. Well, 6-0. And a 7th round.
Okay,
where
Heretics need to
now
start getting
look
some
to
rounds,
really
and they're up
stand
against a
tall.
few
This,
ults. They got some of
on
their
the
own there.
defense, the swap back to the C site. Benji's here, but he's got backup as well. He's been able to hold the site almost alone with Wu playing deeper. This time they're swapped in positions. And maybe a big part of that being Benji's ability to pop that ult when they are in, if they have to retake the C site. Heretics have that
Yeah,
ult
it's
to
kind of
fall
looking
back
like
on.
FUT aren't
Steel
going to
Garden
push back the
worked
A
wonders
hold.
for even just taking that op out of the hands of Sop.
So
He's been a
they're
real
essentially just gonna
problem.
run into
8-3,
numbers.
and plenty more coming if they're not careful.
Yeah, they've looked so comfortable.
we might have had a good calling round into a relatively bad calling round.
But it doesn't change
No,
anything
let's
about
see.
where they finished in the group. and
Fade
what else
ult
hasn't
goes
changed.
in.
It's
Don't really understand
another
either of the fade
opener
ult though.
on that
You can't
operator.
do much off the back of it.
A rotation early from the Heretic side. And an
Kind
aggressive
of want to do it
push
as
up
they're execing
from
in,
Wu
especially
could
you
make
have 4
things
over here. You
interesting.
kind of want them to go into the 4.
One thing that we haven't seen too much from FUT is letting that clock tick all the way down.
Oh, this is a
30
bold
seconds
call.
left.
Looking
30
at the
seconds
TP.
and we're going A? Surely not.
He's going all the way to the back of the A side. Now, bear in mind, doesn't have
They
the
do
spike,
have the backup
and
option
so
of pivoting
Wu's
over
position
towards B
needs
here.
to be checked thoroughly.
20
He's gonna off,
seconds.
isn't he? Through they go.
spike.
Sop's already in. This is danger. The wall's going to
That's the
drop.
spike.
And there's the spike. 12 seconds
Holding
left.
it, Boo.
They've got a sprint
Holding
in, and
it.
luckily they've
Surely.
got a very speedy boy in the form of Sop.
Spike planted.
Boo stunned up and gunned up by Yedije from the other side. Great work by Zeus to put that into play. And now, well, Benji might have
it's
the ult, but
desperate.
how much can it really do?
3v4, and we have one of your guys on 10 HP.
And the pistol's waiting on site, backed up by Zeus with a
Oh,
rifle
mate,
and
nice
a double
shots.
under his belt. Benji, the work that the IGL on the other side did
Holy,
a few
bro.
rounds ago had
Oh,
to
dude,
be
the
repeated,
Heretics
but
are done on
of
this, by the way.
course, it's another
That's
round
all
for
their
FUT.
ult cycle gone, apart from their omen ult for fast rotate. I feel like they mess up both of their ults here, though. The fade ult, I personally don't get it. I don't know if they're meant to be pushing off the back of it and there's some util. And then it's a desperation vice ult.
Well, we don't even need to talk
This is
about
this is a dumb map right here.
Zeus, sure, a couple of those players were low. It was irrelevant if they were low. He shot them both in the head.
Of course he did. Yeah, another timeout.
Yeah, I mean, what do you even say in this
Used in the
timeout? They just
first
lost
half.
everything.
Both used before we
They
even
have
see
they have nothing
round
left.
8. Although, granted, if you're calling the pause going into round 11, I'd probably be a bit more perturbed. but
London? I mean, it's a best of
This is
3.
an awful sign for
But
Heretics,
it's a-
and I
it's a
think,
bad-
you know,
bad
you
sign,
can
no doubt,
understand
yeah.
why when you look at how these rounds have gone. It genuinely feels like
So be with the
there's
tier
no
1. Appreciate the 4
contest.
months.
For
Are
opening
you getting
duels,
worried?
sure,
I'm
but
not on the
after
team,
that,
man. I don't
it's
care.
a whitewash in favor of FUT. It feels like they're not really being pressured, being pushed into a corner at any point. They're taking
Is Heretics
fights
the
on
100 Thieves of EMEA?
Yeah, and I think if
Nah,
you go
'cause
back
they have,
as well,
like,
you're looking
they've
at
had
how
better
this
results
matchup has gone in the past.
in
it
the
was
past.
pretty much flawlessly in favor of Heretics for a long, long time. Of course, 2024, I think it was 5-0, including a performance at Masters.
Sobi,
But it
thanks for
just
saying that
shows
as well,
how
dude.
good
I
this
appreciate
current
that.
FUT roster is, and I would say as well, if this had been maybe week 2 or
100
like when
Thieves have won
Kuzmaris just
something?
came in, you'd go, okay,
Ooh,
this is
sure.
a weak
First,
Heretics
counting
facing
First
off
Strike?
against an incredibly strong
I
FUT.
would count
Well, right
EWC
now,
above
the last
First
couple of
Strike,
weeks,
just
Heretics have
saying.
looked
I'm not gonna
really
lie.
impressive, and FUT are making them look bad again.
An
I mean, they can
online
even back to
tournament?
the
I know they're
previous round.
technically
It was like
both
a
online
nightfall
because they're
for
both on
Rihanna.
online
It's in favor
servers,
of
but
FUT. It catches 3 players outside C. Immediately, Koshmaris tries to
just to
rotate.
say there was some
Immediately
dodgy
picked
stuff
up
going on back
by
then.
the op. Now, that's what I like to see.
You
Maybe
love
not
the
the right
Ares.
LMG, but the LMG gameplay.
Yeah,
Get
you
in
love
there.
to see the Ares,
no,
right?
no.
what you just
LMG
said.
specifically the light machine guns to heavy
Well,
machine
and
guns.
Ares is one of those, right?
It
So
is
you love to see it.
Well,
Okay, glad we agree.
You know, I think there's better examples, but that is one of them. And
Oh, okay. Is
Nice
this
shot.
the round that they should be winning? But the
Big
Ares,
round. They
as
can
we
isolate
said,
one.
Come on, man.
seems to
Boombot
be
sold
doing
it.
everything sociable in the corner.
Ooh,
Is
very
gonna
nice.
get cleared last second. And a 1 HP
I mean, it could
Ares.
like it's a big round to win. Don't get me wrong, it's a big round to win, but just
Will
looking at
Yedije
some of the
clear
ults
this
in terms of the ult
position? You
cycle,
feel
and
like he
FUT
should.
still kind of beat them there on the big buy rounds.
It's a cheeky corner angle. The
big,
Ares,
man.
as Mitch said,
A little bit
will win
fortunate.
the round for Heretics. They're first on the board.
Can't avoid it, Des.
What an incredible gun.
And to
just
be
to
sometimes.
clear ahead of litigation, I did not say that. Those were not words that came out of my mouth.
You
I
said
will.
you love to see it. That's your exact words.
It is, unfortunately, but it's being twisted. I meant LMG is being used aggressively in the early round. I will say, I'll throw my hands up here. The Ares did win that round. Very well done by
did.
Kosh. He's done a fantastic
Someone
job.
clip that.
I hope now he grabs himself
First
an
strike
out.
over the
And
EWC
shows
tourney.
us how it's really done. That could have been an ace, but
Singular.
unfortunately not.
I mean,
But it is.
they're both
This
trash,
was
man.
one of the solutions I didn't
Like-
expect
like
to see,
it's-
I'll be honest.
with
And I
comparing
think if it was a
crap to
buy
crap.
round they were going into after that pause, maybe it would be different. But to see them start like
Both
that, you're
online,
7-0
both
down, and you go,
single
screw it, I'm
limb
buying an Ares,
sometimes.
I'm running at them. Maybe that's what they needed. A little bit of confidence off rip.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Koshmaris over the last couple of weeks has been truly incredible, playing very aggressively, disrespecting opponents. And up until then, what, he was 2-7, so a big turnaround for him individually. They're going to need a lot more of that. Well, I think they're going to be looking for at least 4 rounds. That aggression this
Why
time
is
is gonna
singular
be
limb
really
so
shut down.
underestimated?
Stop.
What do you
Didn't
mean?
want that to go
As
any
in you
further.
like
Boo
singular
has done
limb?
well, though.
Bro, how many tournaments have been
Cheeky
won by a
TP
team that
aggressively,
goes
and
lower
he's
bracket?
looking for more, leading
If
by
everything was singular
example.
limb, the whole history would be
Yedije has
changed.
got
What do you
some
mean?
Space, though.
Singular limb
He's
is
sat on the
legit
edge of
crap.
the wall. That is going to trip if he goes any further forward, so he's waiting for his teammate. Woot is also waiting for contact, but he's going to use the boombot instead.
I think they have an idea where he is. Some wall bangs as well. He stepped in while the reload's underway. Very
Doable.
smart from Yedije. Cristalli.
Prowler might be big.
right
When's he get
behind
his
him, able
fade
to
eye back?
trade.
His Imrians.
And they've ended up making this one a very competitive round. A plant, one away from nightfall, and from what we can see, almost no way that Heretics could contest this plant. It's a tough one for Cristalli still. They're grouped up. They're looking to trade. He's got to be so quick on the headshots or get one and fall back.
Man.
And they've already seen him. Now, the element of surprise out of the question, but this wraparound has to break the reveal. Again, they're getting that information, being so cautious until they're not, until they give him a chance. And now, up close in the smoke, 7 bullets left in the clip. And
Holy Boo's had an absolute hero round. These are close though. You're gonna have to look at their money. If FUT win the next rounds, then I would imagine this is done. They're kind of just holding on here.
Fighting forward, partially while blinded as well. Survives what is pretty much an onslaught of FUT players, and then is alive long enough to help clutch it out at the end. It's definitely not clean.
Do we not count the first champs because it's single elim? I mean, at least the first champs was on LAN.
It is 39 times too many.
I'm talking single elim and online servers.
Other than that,
that's a double whammy, bro.
7-2. Not bad for Heretics, but a lot of course correction needed.
Can we get the impact stat rating up for it?
Oh god. Oh yeah.
I don't like single
that
elim.
I would like to see. But it's somewhere now for Heretics that, okay, you had a round off of aggressive areas, you had a round off of a 4K from your IGL where you lost opening pick. What other rounds have you got up your sleeve?
Oh.
And maybe another 4K for Boo. He's landed another.
Oh, I was gonna do that. I was gonna say if he pops that fatal, like if he gets a kill now, then pops the fatal, sure. Ah, dude, Heretics might love this. This is 2 ults popped. This would be a giant win. Oh my god.
But Yedeje uses that as a distraction.
Oh my god, Fader's actually owned him. The easiest cancel ever.
They are fleeing the C site. A plant in a 2v1. A big test for Koshmaros, but he's already through the door. He's not that far behind.
But he's definitely wary that they could just be waiting. They could even just
really
go back in the
this.
other direction. So
it's another important round from FUT. It keeps
them
being like big swing rounds. A couple of these, and FUT is winning all of
going to
them.
have the realization of where they've gone, but look at
Heretics love this. I mean, they love this until the point where they started losing.
Maybe he's got a chance, but he doesn't. So
he popped 2 ults in a 3v4. They should have been loving it.
It should be impossible, and unless he could hit 2 crazy headshots or bait them out into a fight. And I think he's slowly realizing
lower
where
and
they
off
have
angle.
to be. Well, that is the info gathered. But how does he clear either of them from this position? It's just not going to happen.
Yeah,
a nice shot onto
you gotta keep on
Cristalli,
spamming or tap spiking.
High-low makes it basically impossible.
Yeah, even a cha-cha slide there could have helped out, but he had nothing to work with whatsoever. Drawing them into the fight was the only option, and, well, tried his best. Found one, but that's all there is to be said about it. Really nice stuff from Yedeje, and I think it's not something I like to see a lot, the Viper playing outside of the pit, but it's because of his teammate drawing the eyes, all the pressure being put there. Clearly, Heretics were trying to retake
kind of means they're going to ult into this one.
He realized that and took his timing. Couldn't have been better timed either. Round 11 now, 2 left to play with, and again we see Heretics with weaknesses. This could be a very convincing half for FUT, but still a chance for Heretics to pull back into it. But it has to be now, and they really don't have the equipment.
Is this a little trap? Like they've put a wall there?
I like this though.
There's a flash.
Are we meant to go over the wall? We're meant to go over the wall with the double satchel, or
there you go.
are we just isolating one so we can't get traded?
So there you go.
Or are we just using one satchel, then we have the option to... Ah, okay. Damn, wait, what? Wait, that was nuts from him. That was sick, bro. Zeus has completely owned it. Dude, they read it so well, by the way. They read that so well. The re-push in is a little bit weird considering there's a trap play and probably multiple people here. But oh man, they messed it up, dude. I really wanted to just have like a sick highlight round of how good the calling was. They read the trap play incredibly well. They literally knew that this is a deep wall to give them info to use the Razor. And then once that's gone, they just forced into sight.
As you said, that refract from Zeus. Literally, look, he goes to the same spot. The timing was so important.
It was so well done. Yeah, they knew exactly what was going on. And then they messed it up.
Right when he needed to.
That's a nice shot, wow.
The initial plan doesn't work, but the backup plan, oh my goodness. Clearly, I was talking about the wrong ultimate. Koshmaros with some big rounds, 2 out of 3. I'd give to him as the
Still a good sign for FUT that they can identify that
now
stuff.
an 8-4 still possible at the half. A godsend that Boo is able to at least trade that out. And taking Sop out of the round early like that, that's a trade I'll take any day of the week. He has been on a tear.
Sure. Is Zeus going through this? Just waiting on the edge of the smoke. Multiple players here.
Yeah.
Nice shot
And
from Rian's. Okay.
What do you reckon there?
Even
That
a
was Kosh on
reaction
his POV, saw him as he
Zeus as
crossed,
well.
because it felt like he didn't take in the info fast.
I
Either
don't think Cristalli
minimap or
planned
Kosh told
to
him.
get caught by the horn. They're even going to use the Nightfall.
One enemy remaining.
Just to
Ooh,
give
what
Rian's
the
a
hell?
little bit more. He's having a round and a half.
Damn.
Seems like they're going to close this.
They got
in pretty
4 in the
decent
end. It's
fashion.
not
A very
too
slow
bad.
start from
They
Heretics,
lost so many
but I feel
important
like
rounds.
They can at least challenge in the second half.
7-0 down.
Someone conned
and
it?
then
Yeah, I'm
they
pretty
end
sure
up
Kosh.
finding a spot
Pretty sure
like
Kosh
this.
already came up on
8-4 at
minimap.
the half, some convincing rounds to close it out. And as I said, some pretty flashy performances.
Prime ad
as well
already.
from Kosh Maris.
Problem
This
is,
has
I'm
been
worried
a
if I go on
great
TMB
recovery,
stream, he's
so much more
singing.
ground yet to be covered. And speaking of
Let's
Kosh
use someone
Maris,
else.
actually, let's spend the half learning a little bit more about him.
In this meta, I think my role is really effective. Really
Okay,
useful.
chat. At the moment, if you're on
might be
YouTube,
one of
maybe
the
you make your
strongest
way
right
over
now.
towards Twitch, and
No,
you
I
can
think
click over towards it, and you can
it's a
see
team
if you
game,
have a
nothing
free
really to
Prime
carry
sub.
on my back.
It's not
So
going to cost
as
you
an
anything.
entry, I've
Happens
been
with Amazon
focusing
Prime, you get
on
no
being
ads
space
for the next
team
month. That
and
will
making
include
sure
all the
qualifiers are
playoffs.
clear.
So you might have forgotten that
Team
it's there.
Heretics identity will be
And you can
fast
go check.
and flashy.
Put the channel, you can
we'll be playing a new
have
style
a slug
of
next to your name, all the
Heretics
good stuff.
that they haven't played, so it should be exciting. So the teams would struggle to play against
Where did
us
my Prime
because,
sub go?
as I said, it's a bit flashy and
6?
fast.
Did I use it on 6?
The team's mood
I think.
has changed a lot since I joined the team.
He's been putting in a lot of work,
Very
man.
hyped to play the games and
I support that.
excited to continue with the stage 1.
T-Rob, thanks so much for the Prime, man. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you.
Well, in the 5th week of competition, they're coming in 2-2. Team Heretics looking to lock in playoffs and, well, keep their fate and their
T-Rob
destiny
again with the
in
Prime.
their own
Thank you for doing
hands.
that. And we got
And it
Sean
looked like
Kobe
they
as well.
hadn't
Thanks so
showed
much
up
for the
today,
Prime as
Tom.
well. Thank you,
7-0
thank you.
down, 2 pauses out.
Favorite
But then
food?
they
What
started
is my
stepping
favorite
back up to
food?
the plate, and it was
I don't know,
Kosh
man.
Maris to
Probably like
deliver a
a
lot of
comfort
those
mac and
rounds
cheese
for
or
the
something.
squad.
Mac and cheese is
Yeah, I
legit.
think the swap from him, from Chamber to Neon, might be one of the best swaps we've seen all stage.
Krakis with the
But
Prime.
also,
Thank
when
you,
he
thank
came
you.
in, I was like,
Walker
okay,
as
maybe
well with
this
the Prime.
guy
Thanks so
isn't
much
the
for the
one
4
to
months.
save Team Heretics.
Chicken rice is
And then we
legit
saw him
though.
last week versus Mates, and I went, yeah, no, maybe he is the guy that could save Team Heretics. 303 ACS, absolutely farming
Does
some
Twitch
players
not
that we've
allow
talked about with
140p?
incredibly
I tried
high
that
ceiling. He had a
that
great
on
week,
Twitch,
and he's had a
and
couple of good
it's like
rounds
per
here,
country, so
but
people
it
had
does feel
issues.
like, especially on Lotus,
I just leave it.
that's
My
the map we need
YouTube's
them to win. I
high
think
res.
Split, okay, maybe not the
Twitch is like max
highest in
1080
FUT's
for
pool,
this.
but it's not been a great map for Heretics.
Want to know on the
past.
pistols? Must win pistol for Heretics for sure. Does the Prowler clear close left? It actually
poor
does.
start.
It's a rare one.
Although maybe not in the grand scheme of things an excellent finish, considering where they were. A remarkable recovery.
Boy, that's a good bait.
Sociable's snake in the grass play will be punished right away. And Sop's the one drawing the eye. They're about to push through with
You
2
gotta
though.
do a lot.
Sending through Zeus alongside him, a bit of a labored fight. Oh my goodness.
Dude, that lasted so
That's gonna be a
much
replay
longer
from
than it
3
should
different
have.
perspectives. And in the end, we're in a 3v3 just about, and there it is. Cristalli will be caught. Advantage
Well, they
to
know
the
Sop's
attackers
low.
with the spike plant as well. And a pistol
And he saw
is
both over
exactly
towards
what
C.
Heretics
It was a
need
nice
to
reaction from the
continue this
info that
climb
Benji
back.
gave him.
Well, yeah, when we came into
Spike
this one, I
planted.
think both teams were on a 50-50 in terms of their pistol percentage. FUT, of course,
It was all about
winning
the
that
delay.
first one.
I mean, he
Heretics
delayed
could
for as
even
long as he
things
could.
back up again.
Gotta give him that.
If they can take
Oh, it's a
this
nice
one.
shot.
Nice shot by Sop. Obviously, him and Zeus already tagged up and trying to give his teammate a little bit of space. And that will work
40-40.
out for them. Turning it back into a 2
Surely
versus
the
2,
frenzy
but that
cleans this
time
up.
has been ticking all along. And again, Sop is just trying to almost
No
act
vision block.
as bait, try and fake things out, but that
Yeah.
fake out will not
Frenzy's
work.
just
Rian's
insane for that.
with another
1-1.
and Heretics, I don't know, I'm feeling like maybe they're back in this one.
Well, that is one thing about Heretics, about this roster in particular. Obviously,
Really?
yeah, I mean, I'm surprised.
Dude, both
we did-
POVs.
we did. What, are you going to show a third POV of the guy standing somewhere else?
I told you it's going to be a 3 POV replay. We might even get it.
Oh my god. Oh my god. What? At least they stopped at 3. I was thinking somehow
Okay,
we
full
had another
eco
camera
for
just
FUT.
like in the roof somewhere that would have got it. But
You can just tell sometimes. I already know what they're cooking up. That's
no, I
beautiful.
feel like they did that because you said
It could be. It could be. I honestly think they would have done that regardless. It's cruel.
Hey,
cruel
Benji
to
again,
do
man.
on the VCT,
Redemption.
but
He
I
saw
love it.
3. I don't
Now,
think he saw the
FUT,
4th
they
guy.
come in with pistols,
Maybe
and
he did. They
Heretics
can
did the
speed
same
up heavy.
thing. Let's 3-man push into B main. FUT send 4.
Only
They've
gives them
already
a
found
ghost
the
though.
opening.
It's not too
Again,
bad.
though, it is only a
At least their
pistol
4-1 made a
picked
lot
up
of
by the
sense with the
weaker
1 being on the
armed
weakest
team.
gun, so they
Anything
didn't get too much of an upgrade.
Have rifles, all rifles, exactly as you said, Tom. Anything from this point is going to be damage that is more than worthwhile.
Who wants the kills?
The
Rian's
question
Wu.
from FUT side will be,
Obviously, they don't
can
want to
we
hunt
figure
too
that
much
out?
because they don't want to give him
because a
guns.
lot of the time you're going to look at this
or, like,
circumstance
lose
and
the
go, well, do I
guns.
want to just give like an SMG or do I want to give these players a load of orbs if we just go running in? If they knew
Pixel,
there
thanks so
was
much for
4
the 23
rifles,
months, man. Of course, dude.
I
Thank you for
reckon
that.
they'd be challenging
Appreciate
for
the tier
this.
1.
But they are potentially just going to try and lock them into the site. Of course, the A site doesn't necessarily have an easy exit. They've got a player sat back towards the wall. It seems like Heretics' plan is to try and push the spawn, and they're going to look to surround them. I like the idea, but it's how many players can you catch? A stun through is going to make things more
Right.
awkward. And
Kind of worked out incredibly well.
They could have got so much more. You look at the HP.
They worked out incredibly well.
They
They got Raze and Fade, the 2 that they wanted.
That's okay.
Problem is they're
Honestly,
both
it
2
was
off
the
though,
opening
so it
move
would
of
be a double AWP
Minesweeper, to be
default if they
honest.
wanted to get an ult. They
came
gotta
into
do it
that,
the
they
hard
chose
way.
to go towards
They at least
the
get it for
spawn,
the big round
and had they
after.
went anywhere else, you
They
go
could
to
just
main, you go to
plan ahead
door,
here.
There's a Neon waiting there with the stun, and the stun did
Try
end
get a
up playing
Raze
a
or
role, but only
C,
towards
try
the
get
end of
the
the
Fade
fight,
to
when
plant.
they've already grouped up and when they're already pushing out. If that was initial towards main, for example, there's a good chance you have players going down to the
Picking the
spike,
right side
or
on
at
this
least
one.
taking
Let's
not
see,
very
let's see.
favorable duels.
They could go Fade,
All in
Fade.
all, I think you can keep
Yeah, we're
counting
going
your
fast
lucky
with this.
stars
We're
if you're
real
a Heretics
fast.
fan. Is that going to be a real costly round? Instead,
Oh, there he goes.
Got the molly
Stinger
towards top heaven so they
hands
can't
of
flood,
Benji. He is on
flood in.
He's a
They did the
back
double
of the A side
satchel one,
within 10
right?
seconds.
Dude, this actually has crazy high success rate.
They've just walked in, playing as well, ran in more so.
Yeah,
But,
there's a few more teams
then
that use
Yedeje
this as
peeks
well.
out
I'm
the
not even
smoke
sure I've
alone.
seen this lose yet.
I'll be honest.
Spike planted.
It's
you
so
might see a
good.
pause out of FUT after that
Rian's
when
gets
they've
his
lost
ult, man.
control of the
Gets
game,
the
and
kill,
now
gets
they're
his
making
ult.
silly mistakes.
Kill plant.
Could have grouped up and looked to play the retake. Also, Rians has been finding a lot of kills, so the second
it's a
they
good
throw
flash,
their
though.
utility, he's going to throw some back.
Dude, Zeus has done madness, and Kosh gets a little greedy trying to swing off it.
He's made this incredibly interesting, but Benji, being another player down below, has definitely caught him off guard. 77 health, another player that needs to be found. And constant repositioning from the side of Heretics. They are not just sitting pretty, they are not just
Strong
waiting.
off angle from
And
Benji.
Benji's off angle
Dude, lovely
will be
round, man.
enough to
Couldn't have worked
guarantee
out much better.
another round
Considering
climbed
where
back.
people
From
were with their
7-0
ults, this
down,
play
well,
is...
they're now only one behind.
Gonna say
It's a
Tom.
little
I mean,
greedy.
can you imagine they had one more
It's a
player?
little greedy. And then they
Like,
don't have his
genuinely,
smoke
I can't
as well.
understand Yedeje up against what you know is going to be a mixed
So this is
bag
their
fight, 'cause
smoke
keep in mind
close,
they didn't
right?
know that there
Or is
were
that the...
all those rifles in play. You could have
Yeah, it
more
has to be their
SMGs
smoke
there.
close.
Could have more weaknesses, and he
Yeah,
hears
it's
them on
so
site and goes,
greedy.
I'm going to walk through the
Because
smoke
their
against
smoke
this
down
weaker
here as
guy.
well.
What are you doing?
Let's see if I
That's
can
a
draw the
mad
minimum.
play. And honestly,
Okay,
the
timeout.
timeout from FUT here is mathematical.
I'll talk about it in a
fact, I
second.
would be roasting them if they didn't call it, because that is when you're already losing momentum in the game, and then you start making individual mistakes. That is when the alarm bells have to be ringing.
Yeah, I think as well from the side of FUT, it's like a give and take. Like we've seen it talked about a lot by the coaching staff, that they sort of came in and one of the major changes they wanted to make was go, okay, our players are too rigid, they're too safe.
Salt
we
to
want to find that
spice?
middle ground.
Right, I
where
couldn't care less.
Players, especially Yedeje was mentioned a lot.
It's,
He's allowed to be aggressive.
It's a
He mentioned it
mineral,
in the last
but
half
like,
where he
mate,
walks out
why
of
are
the pit and
we...
gets a
Who
multi-frag.
cares?
Is it the optimal play? Maybe not. Is it the play that wins them the round? Yes, it is. And that's how FUT are going to win rounds. This is the other side of it, though. It's like that's a risk that maybe there's a way that he looks like a genius, but when you're up against a low buy, probably not worth it.
Just on that as well, like you think about a Viper.
So yeah,
that
what I was
never
going to talk
loses
about
the pit. Imagine
is
we had a stat. Yedeje,
Viper.
every time he
Viper
puts the pit up,
smoke
he never
here
steps out of
allows
it.
them to
It's the
retake
easiest
so
Viper to play
easy, right?
against.
And
You just
especially
avoid the
like
pit. You don't even have to
nullify
hold.
all
Guy
of this
never comes out. You
positioning.
have to take risks, even if it's
So
not
as
the
soon as he
optimal
goes
way to
down, it's not
play
just like the
on
1-for-1 that
paper.
he's taking. They're
Sometimes you
losing
gotta
a
roll
big
the
part
dice
of
a little bit, and I
their
think,
retake, which
like
is the
that last
smoke being
round,
here.
when you make that choice
That's
in the
why
right
they're all trying to
moment,
force through
like
heaven
there,
because
where
they don't feel
everyone's looking the
comfy.
wrong
Because
way,
normally the
great,
smoke
but
would
in
be up and
that
they can split.
5v5 retake,
Him going
not so
down
good.
is just giant.
Let's see how Heretics are going to handle this. One round behind.
Careful in smoke.
Yeah. Open tons. They're dark behind us. I put
Guys, I'm
Oh,
taking
on the
waterfall
eco
with
to make sure I
I'm
can get
gonna
good money.
I put tons on
Guys,
city.
no one waterfall. No one waterfall. I stay
Guys,
here.
can we play aggro post fine. Do double castle. And I'm saying
Guys, wait. I'm planting
Don't mean, no?
for main.
They're main, yes.
Leave me Puma, leave me
Guys,
Puma.
can someone pick on me or no?
I'm staying.
Can even go deeper.
Listen,
I will probably
Boom,
Come deeper. Come
play
deeper.
Prima. Play Prima. I've got a contact.
Guys, nothing CT close, but could be hiding. Guys, careful. A lot main.
Yes, guys,
I'll
listen.
go deep
I have
city.
main.
see, I have
I'm
some.
gonna flash on my contact.
Don't
guys.
cover.
I'm flashing on
I'm main. I'm blind.
I'm blind.
Let's pick up.
One CT, one CT.
Hold
I'm gonna
CT,
TP it. I'm gonna
guys.
TP it.
One CT, CT, last CT.
I'm holding. Pick on me. Pick on me.
Chill, chill, guys. You got this.
Pick on you.
Pick on me.
1v4.
Guys, I want to get my ult.
I'll jump on the.
Go, fucking shag him then, bro.
Oh, there's only one man
Nice.
left.
Good plan here from Benji.
Got him. I think that was what was said.
I'm holding main. I'm gonna flash off it, and then these guys know that they can
That's what I
swing.
heard at
Yeah,
least.
that's definitely what that was. Oh god. Neil,
Chaotic
what have you done to
comms?
these boys? 8 to 8. It
Considering
is
the
a fantastic
situation,
comeback, and I'll be honest
it's
with
not
you,
that
like,
bad.
You listen to some of those comments, you go, oh,
Everyone
that's hectic.
everyone
There's a
stuck
lot
to
being
their plan
said.
here.
But you can
The
still
problem
see the
is,
reactions at
you
the
say
moment that
chaotic
it
comms,
felt like
but
they were on board with what was going
this is
on.
the info they
100%.
have.
You hear about the
Like they only
clearance
have
towards
side
spawn,
info
one guy left
itself, so
behind, but it's
they're
mainly
kind of
Benji,
having to come
the
with like
voice prevailing
potential
there saying,
people
"I'm a flash
coming
when
from
this happens,
free
you like
positions.
picture, everybody knows,
So they did good to
and then
push
rely on
this.
it. Nice
They
trades
did good to
early
have a
on as
plan
well.
once they realized they
Attacks are
cleared this
having
and they were over
no
towards A
trouble.
main. I would have been
Energy
happy with it,
stood
to
there
be
and
honest.
sociable, looking
I think
to
you guys
challenge
are expecting
C-main
perfect
and how
comms,
a
considering
similar play
this is
worked
a
for
hectic
Heretics on the
round.
defense,
I
either
think that's
getting
pretty
the control
good.
or forcing the fight. But they've been put to bed right away. Benji has the ult as well, so when the retake's attempted, Footer already going to be in a tough spot. And never mind, that ult's not even going to get used.
Yeah, and that's just
An
a C
immediate
spam at
double
the
and sop
moment.
is sent
Fast
to
round on
save.
this one.
Yeah, I'm
And now they
loving
got
the
good
pace from this
ults to make it
Heretics
easy
side.
as well.
As I
What a
said,
comeback this
I
was.
think when we
7-0
went
at
back
its
to the
peak.
early games in the season, they're running Harbor, they're throwing in what looked like stuff that was just too complex. And then you go back to the basics. We've got Koshmara sliding in, we got
The
Wood,
coaches
guy
hear the
behind.
comms during the game? Yeah,
You're
they do.
betting on at least one of them to hit their shots. In this case, both of them do. They trade with an advantage, and then they take
They are
that
gonna hunt
C-site.
this guy
And
down
the thing I love
heavy,
is because they've
because
done
they got
everything so
no money
quickly,
until...
probably the most impactful piece of utility in that post
Ooh, big miss.
is having that
Thought he was going to
paranoia.
swing wider.
Throwing that paranoia, it's a free
Force him
kill
down to an eco.
later
Let's
on.
see if
Normally
Sop
you
wants to
expect
buy
that
heavy
piece of
armor for
utility,
this.
like, oh, if we're going to take a bit of ground, we're going to use it early. They don't need to.
You would
because of how
imagine
good
Heretics
their
are just
duel
going to
is.
hold back here and wait
Yeah,
for this
I
ult
mean,
to get popped.
If you were going to use it early, it would be towards the site, and you didn't need to kill two.
They're already dead.
There's a, when you have successful fights like that early on, like you said, having a paranoia as a tool post plant, similar to having like the Nightfall. As soon as you hear utility coming out, boom, okay, I'll throw that back through, and we've slowed them way down.
Yeah.
Not quite as good as the mix ultimate, of course. I'll be honest, I don't even know what it's called. It's just terrible. The clap. 9 to 8. Team Heretics.
I think that's what it's called.
What? That's what he does. It's his
I
action.
don't think that's what it's called.
Double digits, what Heretics are looking for here, and it's up against Pistol.
Oh my god. Oh my god, he got an extra.
Already,
Dude, they popped ult. Wait, what the hell was this ult, bro? Who's meant to do anything off the back of that?
And they haven't even sprung the trap towards C main. The two players ready and waiting to swing, and it's Woot who's going to catch the brunt of that. Paranoia and the finger guns coming your way, and it is a lights out eco round.
FUT is so loose with some of these ults,
And
but they win every round they're doing it.
Two of the rounds that were won were
But it's
low
so
buys.
worrying.
Yet
Kosh
again,
is
this
not
time
even
he didn't
considering
peek.
this.
He gets one for free. Easy kill onto Koshmaras, of course, having to take a bit of a risk.
Rien's
And he's
outsmarted
left onto Rien's. That one is a free kill, go back in the other direction. You know, giveth and taketh away. They've got to be careful here. Rien's in any moment is always a danger, but I like this. A distraction being sold by Sop while his teammates
Unlucky.
slowly gather up
Dude,
together.
they were about to swing him.
Rien's, of course, has no idea where the remaining two are, so he's just trying to...
And he knows he's dinked him.
Get 2-for-1 combo deal!
No way, that's a big round, bro. That's a big round, 1v4.
Well, you know, Heretics are on the other end of one of those in week 1.
Halsey
Now
won
they
that.
get to deliver one themselves.
Dude, put this guy back on the fit. I guarantee he's not winning that on Sky, though. He uses no util, but I know he's not winning that one on Sky.
In hindsight,
Maybe, but at the same time,
I
like,
was
What about
mad
the
at
hand diff?
foresight. I saw him take a step towards
Dude,
the
that's
edge, and I was
big.
like, don't you do it again. And honestly,
guys,
I'm be real with you, I'm pretty sure they called a timeout.
I got this.
I'm pretty sure they called a timeout specifically to be like, yo, Jay, don't pick out the smoke. We got the advantage like that, okay? All right, thank you, brother. And then he throws it away. That said,
Now, he is messing up, though.
But again, we go to a timeout for FUT.
There's a couple of rounds where they need to not give away kills, and they're just going for risky plays.
Some of the dangers, but then they step right back
they had a
into
pretty
them.
big advantage there. And,
That one, yes. I'm speaking more about the previous mistake the first time. That was like, it wasn't necessarily an advantage, but they avoided the danger. This time, that was an unlosable round, like a genuinely unlosable round that they gifted.
It's Lotus
to the
normally
opponent,
this attack
at least
sided,
in
not
some of
this
the early
attack
phases.
sided. But everyone moved from double duelist,
hits
right?
the guy
Everyone went
behind,
from
right? So it's
using
just
like
that he
a
had his crosshair at the right place to
let's
kill
use a
the higher
Viper
guy and then
Killjoy for an
drag
example.
down.
That was like the main thing, right? It was
It's a
Viper
little bit of luck,
Killjoy,
but it's also a hell
one
of a lot of
duelist.
skill to predict
Now it's double
where
duelist. A lot of the
the
time people are
final
getting
fires
rid
are
of
gonna
the
be,
Viper
hit the
or the
timing
Vice
right.
depending on which one you want to
Well,
do. So your defense
we
becomes
always
a
know
lot
that
harder.
Brienne's in prime position, one of the best
And then
players
long
in the world.
rotates and you can
that's
just get
something that you have to
overwhelmed.
keep in
So
mind
it's
when
just
you
more of
play
a meta
opposite
thing than
them.
it
Again,
is the
for
map
that
at the
play to
moment.
happen,
Duelist
even
is just
for
too
Brienne's,
strong.
for even the best player
You just
in the
use double
world,
duelist.
at any given time, it's hard to make that happen. You're going to
Yes.
lose that more often than not. But you set it up so that if he wins, that's a 1v1 instead of another 2v1. So it is what it is.
Okay, better start in this round from Crystalli. Even
Big
still,
from him.
Kosmaris fighting back the trades, looking good, and Zeus
Waits for his
doesn't
team.
have
Ooh, that was
any
nice.
ability to
Ooh,
escape
that was
from
nice.
this. He was probably hoping that he could get one more Nightfall primed. Of course it is. Look how many kills Rians has been getting over the last
Dude,
couple of
Kosh
rounds.
is getting
They've already
great
spotted out
info
Sociable.
this round.
Yedajay on a late rotation. Sociable has done well, but his gun is about to be removed. Instead, though, he's going to opt to TP out of there. Kosmaris!
It's a good round from Kosh, man. They still got to win this. It's still like a really doable 1v2, but
Not worried about what his
Done great
opponent
on
could
this.
do. Goes close when he's had his gun taken away. And now Yedajay maybe has a shot at redemption.
Is he hoping they rotate after Snakebite goes down and time passes? But
Benji ever
instead,
feel
Heretics
comfy to
decided
use
to
his
pick up and
fawns?
have it.
Maybe once they
Now
found
Benji
him.
and Kosmaris, they should just be tied at the hip. They should be playing this together, ready to at least swing
An off angle
off
for
of each
Benji.
other. Instead, this isolated fight.
Did he just
Yedajay
decide to tap the
with a
rope?
chance to recover a round that was
I
lost.
like this from Kosh. He goes
Just
back to
wanna
the same
go.
angle
A
that just got
misstep
cleared.
from him gave Heretics the chance to push up to 10, but now he could pull it right back.
Did
the
you see it?
timing
Weird.
is perfect. He
Oh, it
fills
gets
in
really
that
weird.
space just as it's left open. Kosmaris wrapping around. It should be suspected that he's already swapped position.
Damn, what a round, man. He gets
Catching him
rewarded
on
with
the
it as well.
rope is
He
a
played great. It
little
wasn't even
lucky
just the
for
kills, to
Yedajay.
be honest. Like, the slide out here is good. The slide out here is good. They have to do something in the 2v2. It's more just the jiggle peeking and then waiting for his team. Just got a great understanding of like where they might be here. No overheats.
7-0 down, I would have called you crazy. They've
Wait,
now
both
started.
pauses
with that-
used.
the crazy thing as well is we have had both halves start out 7-0.
That's true.
Well, it's impossible in most cases because one team can't do that back to back. But yeah, to go
Goes up the rope
back and
here.
forth
I
in
mean,
this
that's
fashion on
hindsight.
attack sides,
If he
I
goes
guess
up
this
the
means
rope
as
and
well,
kills the
Burton's
guy
gonna
here,
get
you're
first
calling him
round,
a
right?
genius. That's hindsight because you can see where he is.
If we're to believe the math so far,
It's fine to do what he did.
Viper's Pit, though, put into play towards A. Sees as well. The whole while, Yedajay avoids that util. Even waits for Crystalli to come in and re-clear that space. Tree is a concern. They could have pushed through, and I think Heretics know what they're doing here. They're filling in... Sorry, they're leaving open
This is
some
such a
blanks
gamble.
for FUT, and
Alright,
it's working.
I'm looking at
because
FUT's
FUT don't know
ults,
if
man. I
Tree's
can't
taken,
work out how they
backside's
got
taken.
8
The
rounds.
Players have rotated through to B, and instead,
Like, the individuals have carried them so much. It's been really bad ult usage for them. They just haven't been punished
The
with it.
alarm bells ringing, the beacon's lit, and in comes the rotate from Sociable. He has answered the call,
They're so loose.
and now Heretics have to find another battleground.
They've scattered. Crystalli on B, perfectly timed. Clears out Kosmaris, who's been a danger. No ultimates to play with for the side of Heretics. Instead, it's Crystalli to expend one. Maybe just hoping to try and clear some of these closer angles, which he has done. Given away that Riens has just sat back in this corner. He's been a demon thus far, but it's Benji this time. Again, turning things back even and looking for a little more.
Yedajay is miles
to an
away.
advantage once again. Here's the steps.
Yedajay was
has support,
disattached from
and
this
they
whole
need
thing.
Sociable to clear, but instead, now it's Yedajay's turn. Leaving it down to one. Boo on the other side, and he'll get
Bro, he's
taken
come in
out.
and saved the
It
day
may have
here.
taken a bit
God,
longer
looks a
than
little rough
expected,
though
but
from them in
Yedajay,
terms of the
he might
space and
just
the
be
timing.
redeemed.
I guess he
Great
really thought there was a
prediction, by
lock
the way,
over
Tom.
towards A.
Incredible. You knew Yedajay was going to step up like that. The first round won in
They're
this
the
half
coaches
by
of
FUT. Comes
FUT,
after 7 in a
Vlad
row
and
indeed. Perfectly
Bambino.
replicating that first half performance.
Dude, Vlad's done good, man.
But what a cleanup by Yedajay. That's
It's nice that
double
Bambino's getting
especially.
some success as well. He's
On the way
been
back
on
into the
some
site,
teams that
that's
had
what
some rough
swings the
times.
door wide open for them, and now a foot in the door perhaps. But Heretics still putting weight on the other side with 11-9, and the economy still stretched thin for FUT. They are
What's the
one
ruling on the
mistake,
double
one
7-1? I
misstep
mean, if
away
you all at
from
desk
falling
beat,
out of
there'll be so
contention
many
in
of
this
you that he
match.
can't. Delete them
Judge
all.
for Sop. We've not really seen too much Judge play thus far, which, considering how popular it's been, I expect on Split that might be a slightly different story. But this is incredibly deep control, and also denies the potential.
Don't tell them that. It's technically a 7-1, man. I'm on board with it.
Obviously, there is still the door. It's going to make it a bit more awkward for Benji.
Well, Benji's
In fact,
dead.
him dying here, that's a gun back the other way, and, well, there's no surviving that one.
Got dead to rights right away.
How close is this
Snake
going to
Bite
get?
used
What's
to
their money
delay
like?
for a
Wait, the
moment.
money's kind of
Foot
low.
already on the rotate, though.
Benji and Woot both
They know
can't
they put
buy.
pressure on the
They
backside
pivot
of
back
B.
towards
They
A,
know
but
they
they leave.
play
Dude,
on
this is
spotted
so
and
weird. They
C-con, so
flipped
what's
B,
the
but there's
logical
no way you
move
can
if
feel
for
comfy.
Heretics
You
to
can't
move
sit
to
in this
that A
corner the
side?
whole time.
That's where
No
Foot
vision,
away
heaven
for
or
a
hair.
moment, there was a heavier rotate. Yedege moves
How's
away,
Woot on
though,
that?
leaving Sociable as the man to pick up the slack.
Great
where
little double
Cristalli
swing.
falls.
It's a good
Paranoia
Omen
is
flash as well.
perfect,
Jesus,
but
so
he
much
still
good
makes
stuff
it
going
out.
on. Good Omen flash back
Gets
as well.
back towards the spawn, back towards his buddy Yedege, and now
That peaks.
another
Oh, that was a
big
little
round
rough, man.
needed
Dude,
from
considering
Riaz.
that he was
A
close here, why we
1v3 on the
walk
cards.
that?
Yeah,
At least to
this time
swing
they've
it.
got guns all surrounding his position, knowing exactly
Good stun.
where he is. And yeah,
This is going to get close, man. They're going to defuse on that. We got 2 people that can't buy next. It should go 11-11.
It does feel like the scoreboard is mimicking
7-2.
itself from the last half. I think if Heretics win this next one, we've got to think that whoever wrote the script accidentally copied and pasted the first half back into the second. We'll be having words. But 11-10. Probably in the weirdest manner I've ever got to 11-10.
Yeah, I would
It
say
feels
that.
weird.
Like, the thing is, often we have like,
They
oh, when
force?
they swap sides, it's going to be whatever. But like, Foot had Sop running around with an op,
Light
just
armor,
shredding people.
Stinger,
Every defensive setup
and then they
Heretics
went for
attempted
regen so they
was
could get
either
full
read by
util.
Foot or
Sure.
just
Well,
by
this now
sheer
is the big
chance
round.
perfectly
I
countered,
thought it was going to be next one.
within the first 30 seconds.
Any close
And
ults?
it genuinely felt like Heretics didn't show up to
Kinda.
play. Swap to this half, it's the same
They
thing.
got to use Omen ult on this one. Oh my god, it's big. Dude, Sop has to do a lot.
He's got one.
Oh, he has to do so much.
I didn't think he'd have a chance.
Oh, and he got out of here.
Dropped off top
Like we
instead.
said, they should be
That's
investing the
not gonna
Omen
catch
ult
him.
onto this one. It's a good one.
They've swapped
Sociable's going for a
places,
big
and
play.
Sociable
This is a
steps in
big,
as
big
the
play from
attacker's
him.
Omen masquerading, takes down one, and the trade.
Yeah, I
even
mean, the
without
Razor
showstopper
is just so
landing
fine
comes
here.
in.
Keep an eye on this
Advantage
flank,
for
by the way. No
Heretics.
Vice, so they don't know how
One
fast this
man
is. They boom bot behind
Trying to
so they're
slip up
definitely
behind
expecting
where the
potentially
boom bot
something.
just cleared with the mound
Yeah, it's great
obscures
timing
his
for
vision,
Zeus.
and
Dude, that's
now
great
he's
timing
gone.
for Zeus, and he's been
The
completely
round
on
goes
to.
to Heretics, and we're still on track.
2 goes it for Heretics. What a comeback.
Still on
7-0 at
track
one point here.
for the first half
A
being
1-9
repeated.
loss bonus.
I am actually
So we
starting
can see
to
some
get
light armors.
skeptical. I've never
Something's going on.
believed that there are scripts before, but now I am starting to ask if there are. If this goes OT from
That
here,
1v4? Oh yeah, that 1v4 is devastating. I also think they got a little lucky with some of their ult rounds though.
Let's go!
But yeah, they misplayed that
he's
one
definitely
horribly.
invested. Wow, a solid round from Woot as well, who's definitely been having a bit of a quieter performance.
Could make this very easy. There's some ult orbs that should go out.
who's
Honestly,
leading
I'm
the
surprised
way.
FUT don't go aggro A for this
Well,
one.
FUT not just
Everyone
gonna sit
one
back in
away.
this round.
You want to
They
try
are
get
not
this ult, and
shying
then you
away
can
from a
retake
fight.
over towards C, right? Because you would have
Push in towards
you would have
Woot.
the
It's a little bit
Waylay
uncomfortable.
ult.
Well, from here on out, for that prophecy of overtime to come true,
Yeah.
they're going to need to win a 3v5.
I can understand the push B. Everyone's
Foot
focusing
up
on
B.
the sides because of the ults
Flawless in
and the
series,
orbs,
but
so you
they've
have a
dropped a
fast
map
flank
here or there.
behind them, I guess is the
Great
call.
start
Nice
to this
shot, bro.
fight. You don't want to see it slip away. Sop certainly does.
He didn't
Clean
see it at
start.
all.
Rian's the one to be dropped, but the side has to be given up. Thing is, though, look how quickly Sop can get right back in there. Shots on the aerial target, not quite landing. And now
my
down
God,
to
he mounted him.
6 HP with
Well.
a tag from the Neon ult. It's really not looking good for the man who has been the hero for FUT in so many of the rounds they found in that first half. Sociable and Yedege have got their work cut out for them.
Yeah, they're going to know where Sociable is. Yedege is just wrapping back around the Judge up close. Does get dropped, but the HP for FUT is so
Yeah, there's a
desperately
lot
low.
of low
They
HPs,
almost
man.
need to bait for Yedege. Give him opportunities as the full HP player. Paranoia through, Snake Bite out as well. They're sectioning off angles, and that's already a decent start. To a 2v2 they go, but leaves it all to one.
Low HP?
Yedege to keep them in.
Nicely done from
He
Yedege.
will do.
He's cost him a
Again,
few rounds and he saved him in a
looking
couple of
like
rounds
this
as
man is
well.
on a
He's kind of
redemption
going
arc
even
from
on
those
that.
couple of rounds lost.
One
He
extra
brings
go at
it
it.
down to one. An OT, well, based on what we've seen, is guaranteed.
Yeah, I mean,
right?
their
Feels
money's
like it,
their
yeah.
money's in the bin.
Major deja vu here.
What?
No, that's
I
ridiculous.
see nothing.
Yeah, that shot is incredible.
You can put that like little crosshair square thing that we had that's like, he's over here. I still saw nothing.
HERETICS been so impactful in those late rounds as well. Either getting the clutches or coming really, really close when he is left alive. 22 and 15. Yeah,
that's a
he's
lot of
taking the
ults
top
to
of
go
the
up
leaderboard.
against. We got the
For
Outlaw
HERETICS.
as well. Dude, honestly, I thought more people would be,
Close this map
getting
out. A
one
map
shot
that
here, so maybe this is
started
like
as
a
a
read that
nightmare
they're
and
going
it
to have
may
a lot
well
of this.
return-
Baki
may
comes
well
out.
return
He
to
played
be
here
one
before when they were
soon.
low
The
by.
judge close from Sob. Oh, this would be a real
Oh, he kind of messed up
war
though.
on the side, but okay. They have dealt
he
with
missed his
that
first
with
one.
relative ease.
Yeah, awkward weaponry in this round.
Oh, boy.
The Sociable's gone. Already, the push in though from Sus, and it's a nice
They were
shot from
expecting him to
Rian.
have,
Again,
dude.
this
There
man has been
there
the
is
final
such a
boss of this, and
such an
HERETICS,
interesting thing
the
of
one
just
on the
like
other side.
how
They can't
much
push
they're
that
expecting
snake
them to have the
They
light
got the
armors here.
HP and
Dude,
the
spike
Vipers
down with the
is
ult.
gonna
This is
leave
weird.
them even more awkward. They're going to try and go through this early. Timing is good, and now the two final
Again?
bosses look to face off against each other.
One
They're
inch.
gonna both be
Okay,
low.
it's hit by the tether.
Of course, HERETICS gets a little bit of HP back, but he's waiting on the
Rian
other
should
side,
honestly just
looking
wait.
for Rian's. Waiting
while.
for this man to try and make a
Hold on.
play in towards this Viper's pit.
Oh my god.
C's going to be
my God.
connected. It holds him in place.
Holy
He's gonna
dude.
close it in
Rian's
the end.
is
It isn't gonna be
incredible, man.
paralleled.
Look at those
Instead,
rounds that
it
he's
will be a
winning.
comeback as HERETICS from
The
7-0
heavy
down.
armor
They
diff
take
here was
that one.
nuts. They bought the
HERETICS
Outlaw
with the
thinking it would be
comeback.
heavy armor, and
Looking
then
good
heavy
this
armor
time.
saved him from
They
the
managed
dink
to
when he
take
dashed into
their
sight with the
man
ult as well.
and push foot
I'm
to the
gonna
limit.
flame FUT a little bit
After a
here. This
slow
ult usage
start,
was
the
so
bounce
bad,
back
guys.
gets
It was
them
so
here.
bad.
A
They use good
solid
ults here, they win
performance
that.
from Rian's as well.
They also probably win it if they don't get 1v4'd.
29 and 15. Some massive
The
clutches
rounds they
towards
won
the
with the
end.
bad ults, they
Let's
were
hear
kind
what
of
he has to
lucky
say
as well, in my
in the
opinion.
sideline interview.
Well, Enes, what an amazing, a nail biter of a map. You guys managed to bounce back. What a comeback. Bar your individual performance, what do you want to give credit to in order to secure that map win?
Honestly, every single time I play against FUT, I have like live games. I don't know why. I don't know how it's happening, but yeah, I just